y'all, welcome back to another episode of Whip It Like Butter. It's your girl Ashley, and today we're going to make a delicious buttermilk pound cake, y'all. We put this butter glaze on this cake, and yeah, I really think it added a nice touch. It didn't take away too much from like the decor of the cake. You can still see all the nice little ridges that we got from this nice pretty bundt pan that we used to make this cake. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. Let's go. So let's go ahead and start off by whipping that butter. So we're using 3/6 of butter for this recipe. We're gonna go ahead and get that blended, and then we're going to add our sugar in here. So add it really nice and slow until you've added all of it into your mix. And we're gonna blend that together for about 2 minutes until it's nice, light, and fluffy. And then we're going to add our eggs in here one at a time. Make sure that you mix well after each addition when you add your eggs, okay? And so our butter and our eggs are at room temperature for this cake. All right. And of course, you can use a stand mixer or a hand mixer for this recipe. So we're going to go ahead and add our extracts. We're using vanilla and almond for this recipe. All right, add them right in there, and then we're going to give that a mix as well. Okay, you just mix the extracts in there until they're blended, till you don't see any streaks. And then we're going to go ahead and start adding our flour, alternating with our buttermilk. So you can add it like a cup at a time. We're going to add our flour first, and we're going to blend that just until mixed. And then we're going to add our buttermilk to our batter. The buttermilk is also at room temperature, y'all. And like I said, you can just keep alternating back and forth until it's all added in there. I'm just going to show y'all so you can see how the ingredients incorporate into the batter. A lot of people over mix their cakes is because they blend too much. Like once the ingredients start to blend in there, then you add the next ingredient, and then once you add the last bit of flour, stop, and then we're going to hand mix like here the rest of the batter. So we're not over mixing our batter, which can cause streaks and under baking and stuff like that. All right, so we're spraying the hell out of the bundt pan like we usually do, and then we're going to lay that batter right into that pan. Another thing too that causes the cake to bake unevenly is if you just, lay your batter all in the cake and you don't spread it evenly. I even do it like in two sets, like a pan like this, just so I make sure that everything is nice and even before I do my final spread on the top of the cake. So we're going to bake this in the oven 325 degrees, and we're going to bake that for about an hour and a half. And go ahead and flip that cake out that pan. Y'all, you gonna see how pretty this is. This is such a beautiful pan. Voila. All right, so we had to add some icing on top of this cake. It's nice and pretty, but we need some icing because buttermilk is kind of just, basic. So we want to add a little bit. So we're starting off with some powdered sugar, and we're adding some vanilla in here, and then we're adding some melted butter right there. All right, we want to get that started, and then lastly, we're going to add some milk in here. So the milk is kind of at room temperature, kind of not. You just don't want to have it like straight out of the refrigerator. And then you just slowly add your milk until it comes to a nice consistency, okay? And then after we've done that, okay, this consistency, I want it like a little drip, so it goes over, like, look, that nice flow over this cake. So once your cake is cooled or almost cooled, then you can go ahead and add your glaze over this cake. You want it to be kind of cooled so it can like stick properly, and also so it can just nice and flow nicely over this cake. All right, so add it however you like it. And this is our cake. Once our icing has dried on our cake, I'm gonna show y'all this slice, y'all. This slice is everything. Yes, the crumb is everything on a cake. You gotta get that crumb right. It can't have streaks, it can't be gluey, it can't be nothing, or that cake has not been baked right. Look at that. Okay, y'all stick around for the taste test. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Because I know I'm ready. Look, the only thing that I think that I need that I don't have is some ice cream. I don't know what is with me with ice cream and cake lately, but yeah, I think they need to go together. But I'm not gonna overdo it today. We're just gonna taste this cake. Mmm. Mmm. Yo, this cake is so delicate. It is so look, that part just right in that cake, y'all. And that glaze is just right. I started to go with just a cup of buttermilk, but I was like, no, I'm gonna add a cup and a half. It needs that extra moisture in this cake. And then I almost thought about 2 sticks of butter, but 3 definitely was needed for this cake. Y'all, can't wait for you to try it. Recipe in the description box below. Like, share, subscribe. Don't be stingy. Make sure you share. And we'll catch you back for more over here with the light butter. Bye.